Okay, so now we will talk about variation. So variation is just like proportion. And in variation, there are different types. So una, we have direct variation, we have inverse variation, we have joint variation, and then we have combined variation. So, dun sa apat na yon, nanguunahin natin is si direct variation. Okay? So, pag sinabing direct variation, it relates the value of one variable to the value of the other variable. So that, if a variable y varies directly as to the another variable x, then there exists a constant k such that y is equal to kx. And for k is greater than 0, as the value of x increases, the value of y also increases. So, ibig sabihin, kapag direct variation, yung value ni x nag-i-increase, si y din nag-i-increase. Okay? So, similarly, kapag naman ang x ay nagdi-decrease, si y din ay nagdi-decrease. So, that is direct variation. Okay? In that case, y is directly proportional to x or y varies directly as x. So, paano natin yan isusulat? Yung mathematical statement na yan into mathematical equation. So, since ang unang letter na nabanggit ay y, so ang gagawin nyo, sulat lang agad yung y. Okay? So, after ng y, since may dyan, word na is then, automatically may equal sign. Then, after ng equal sign, letter k agad. Always may letter k. K stands for constant of variation. Okay? So, since sinabing directly proportional or varies directly as x, so meaning to say, itatabi mo lang kay letter k yung susumunod na variable na si x. Okay? So, ito na po yung ating mathematical equation. Okay po? Okay, so example number 1. So a car travels at 60 kilometers per hour. How far has it traveled after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then 4 hours? So para mas maintindihan natin, sa example na to, gumawa ako ng table of values. So wherein yung dito, time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then distance, kilometer. So, since, sabi dito, a car travels at 60 kilometers per hour, so si 60, hindi na siya magbabago. Hindi na siya magbabago. So, kada oras may 60 kang kilometers na mapupuntahan. Or yung layo na mapupuntahan mo. So, ibig sabihin, si 60 dyan, siya yung tinatawag nating constant. Okay? So, for us, to be able to get the value of distance, tama? Ayan. Yung k natin, magiging ganyan yung natin, mathematical equation. Then multiply by time. So, meaning to say, for us to be able to get the value of distance, we will multiply the time by the k. Or yung k natin ay si 60. Kasi hindi siya magbabago na 60 kilometers talaga siya per hour. Okay, so magiging ganyan yung formula natin. Okay, so para makuha natin dito, yung value dito, gagamitin natin to. So, paano? Okay. So, if time is equal to 1 hour, ayan yung unang isosolve natin. So, ano po ba yung natin? Equation. D is equal to 60 times T. And then, D is equal to 60. Tapos yung T, papalitan mo ng 1. Okay? So, 60 times 1, ang makuha natin ay 60. So, ibig sabihin, kapag isang oras, ayan, ang layo ng mararating niya ay 60 kilometers. Naintindihan? Okay, o next. What if, kapag ang time naman ay 2 hours? Okay? So, ganun ulit. Yung formula natin, 60 tapos may t or time. So, kung kanina ang ipinalit nyo kay t ay 1, ngayon ang ipapalit naman natin kay t ay 2. Okay? So, 60 times 2, yan ay magiging 120. So, ibig sabihin, kapag 2 hours na yung oras na ginugugol mo sa pagbiyahe, ang mararating mo ay 120 kilometers na or yung layo mo. Okay? Next, we have t is equal to 3. Okay, so d is equal to 60 times t. So, ang ipapalit naman ngayon ay 3. Okay? O, 60 times 3. Makukuha nating sagot ay 180. So, kapag 3 hours naman, 180 kilometers. And lastly, kapag ang oras naman ay umabot na ng 4, gano'n na kaya kalayo yung distance nun? Okay, so isa-solve natin. 60 times 4, ano magiging sagot? Okay, that is 240. So, yun na yung layo mo. Okay, what have you noticed? Habang tumatagal, yung oras na ginugugol mo sa pagbiyahe, nag-i-increase siya, tama? Yes, tumataas, nag-i-increase. As well as, habang tumatagal yung oras ng biyahe mo, ano nangyayari dun sa distance? Okay, nag-i-increase din or lumalayo. So, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na kapag direct variation, yung isa nag-i-increase, yung isa din mag-i-increase. So, sabay sila. Okay, kung isa naman ang decrease, yung isa din, decrease din. So, naintindihan. So, that is an example of direct variation. Okay? Okay, so let's have another example. So, example number 2, we have, if y varies directly as x, and y is equal to 15 when x is equal to 3, find y when x is equal to 5. Okay, so ang unang gagawin natin ay isusulat muna natin kung ano yung ating equation. Okay, so since ang sabi dyan, y varies directly as x, ang magiging equation natin ay y is equal to kx. Sundan? Okay. Next, letter B. Ang susunod natin gagawin kapag nakuha mo na yung equation, we'll solve for the value of our constant or letter K. So, paano yon? So, yung una, ito po, y is equal to 15 when x is equal to 3. Yan yung unang gagamitin natin para makuha natin si K. Okay, so substitution. So, y is equal to 15, yung y, papalitan mo ng 15. Equals K, kopyahin. And then si x, papalitan natin ng 3. Okay, and then we'll divide it both sides by 3. Cancel. Ang matitira na lang ay si K. Okay, so 15 divided by 3, the answer would be 5. So, ang value ng constant natin, or K, ay 5. Sundan? Okay, next. Kopyahin lang natin kung ano yung equation natin. Y is equal to kx. So, after neto, di ba nagamit na natin to? Anong sumunod? Find y when x is equal to 5. So, hahanapin na daw natin yung value ni y kapag si x ay equal kay 5. Ma'am, paano yun? Si x lang yung sinabing value ni 5. Value na may value. Paano si k? So, si k, kung ano yung nakuha mo sa letter B na sagot, which is k is equal to 5, yun yung ipapalit mo sa kanya. Magiging 5 times 5. So, the answer would be 25. So, ito na yung final answer. Naintindihan po ba? Okay, another. Number 3. If x varies directly as y, and x is equal to 9 when y is equal to 3, find x when y is equal to 12. So, again, yung unang gagawin natin, we'll identify or we'll write the equation. So, magiging x equals k, y. And for letter B, we'll solve for the constant. Ano bang value na x na unang gagamitin natin? Okay, ito. X is equal to 9. And then, y is equal to 3. Tama? Then, we'll divide it both sides by 3. Cancel. Ang matitira na lang sa right side ay si k. And then, 9 divided by 3 Okay, the answer would be 3. So, mayroon na tayong value ni K or ni constant. Next, ano bang sabi? Find x when y is equal to 12. So, kopyahin mo lang ulit yung given equation. Tapos, si K, papalitan mo ng 3. Okay. And then si y, papalitan mo ng 12. Okay po. So, 3 times 12, makuha nating sagot ay 36. Ito na ang final answer. Sundan. Okay, our last example. The weight of the human body B is directly proportional to the total amount of water W in the human body. So, sa unang sentence pa lang, tama ba? Ma-identify na natin yung, alin po? Equation. So, magiging B is equal to KW. Tama? Okay, next. A person who weighs 50 kilograms contains 36 kilograms of water. So, how many kilograms of water are in a person weighing 58 kilograms? So, una nating identify is, ano po yung, tawag dito, ano yung magiging value ng ating constant? Okay, so si B, anong value ng B natin? Okay, that is 50. Tapos K, W naman is 36. Then, we'll divide it both sides by 36. 36, ma-cancel to. Ang matitira na lang ay si letter K. Tama? Okay, pansinin. Ito ay magiging 50 over 36. So, since hindi mo sila pwedeng ma-divide, so mag-iisip ka ngayon ng number na pwede mong i-divide sa kanila, parehas, which is si, sino po? Si 2. Okay, so, lagay na ni ma'am dito ha. K, si 50, pag dinivide natin by 2, ang makuha nating sagot ay 25. Si 36, kapag dinivide natin by 2, ang makuha nating sagot ay 18. So, ito na ang ating constant. Sundan. Okay. Next. B is equal to KW. Ano bang hinahanap? How many kilograms of water are in a person weighing 58 kilograms? So, ang hinahanap ay si W. Okay, so si B, papalitan natin ng 58 equals si K, papalitan natin ng 25 over 18 W. Tama? Then, we'll divide it both sides by 25 over 18. We'll divide it by 25 over 18. Tapos, maka-cancel to. Ang matitira na lang ay si W. Okay? So, pag dinivide natin, 58 divided by 25 over 18, ang makukuha nating sagot ay 25 and 41. Ay, no. Ang makukuha nating sagot ay 41 and 19. Yan, 19 over 25. Again, ang makukuha nating sagot ay 41 and 19 over 25 kilogram. So, ito na po yung ating final answer.